morning, guys. How's it going? This morning we've got some onions here. We're gonna plant about 2,000 onions out here in this patch behind me. Hopefully you can see with the sun. I've got 4 rows made up here, and I planted some last year for the first time. That was my trial. I did pretty good. It was at our old house in Lindale, in town. So now I'm out here on the farm, and I've got 2,000 onions. We're gonna try and plant, see how this goes, and hopefully have onions at the end of strawberry season, beginning of blueberry season, to sell at the berry shed. So come along with me as we poke some holes in the ground and start planting our onions. I'm gonna show you what I've got here. This here is the old marker that my grandpa had. I mean, there's no telling how old this thing is. He didn't make it, he got it. He keeps it in the shed, but all it's doing here is poking our holes set apart about, I think, 3-4 inches maybe, and then all we're gonna do is come right behind there and plant them in that hole. So the first thing we did, I didn't get on camera, but the first thing we did is we went over and we borrowed this little bedder machine for the back of the tractor. My brother-in-law had this for covering up his tulips, and it worked perfect. It worked perfect for making the beds. Just run it down there, and then our 2 discs, our hillers there, are just throwing dirt to the middle. So maybe I'll get a little short video making a couple rows. Anyways, I'm gonna let y'all follow me along. We're gonna continue going, planting some, not strawberries, planting some onions. Well, we got all of our holes poked, ready to start planting. We've got our yellows here. We'll start with our yellows, get them unbundled. Losing some plants there. And we're gonna start poking these guys into the holes. These are some beautiful looking onion starts right here. Just about, some of them you can just about start eating. I mean, good sized little onions. This thing right here is the handiest little tool for poking those holes. I mean, it just makes life so much easier poking all those holes, getting everything in there. It just makes... What are you doing? Do you need something? Well, you just ruined it. Bye. So this is the handiest little tool. I mean, you can see it's already rotting away, and my grandpa takes very good care of his stuff. It's been put up in a barn, but this thing here has probably poked more holes than I could ever imagine. This thing here, all it is just a 1x6, it looks like. Some little dowel rods that are pointed made on here, and they're screwed through from this backside. And then you just put a little handle on it, and that's it. I mean, I think they're probably 4 inches apart. I haven't put a tape measure on it, but it's really that easy. It's worth building one, worth having one if you're going to plant a bunch of onions, even a few onions. It's just nice to be able to have your spacing marked and everything. So this little deal is definitely handy, very, very handy and crucial for planting all these onions. So anyways, next thing we're doing is going over here, and we're going to start putting these little guys in holes.
This is so weird to do. Okay. So I don't know if y'all caught that or if Marshall's told y'all, but we're planting onions today, I'm sure y'all know. And some Pop's knowledge. Y'all saw a clip of him. If it doesn't have a root, it won't grow. But even the tiniest onion with a root will grow compared to a bigger one like that. That one will still grow. But because that one has its roots cut off, it won't grow. Then I'll punch you guys down here, get you guys a little bit closer. How you plant it. So we've got holes here, and you just stick it in there and pinch the dirt around it. Other thing is, even though they're small, don't ever plant two together because neither of them will grow.
I show you how to do this, Eddie. It's not, so you don't even have to have it, you don't have any collies.